Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Stock Analyst. Today's video is for ticker symbol PLUG, which is for Plug Power. And if you are holding this particular stock, I can feel the pain because all the renewable energy stocks are tanking. I know about fuel cell, Plug Power, everything, they are coming down and down. And every time we buy the dip, we think this is the dip, but they keep going and going. So I know the feeling. So in this particular video, I'll talk about Plug Power, the chart pattern, also support resistance, and should you get in, is it a dip or there are more chances of going lower. So this is very important because their earnings are also coming. So after the earning, they can go up, they can come down, but the share price is currently sitting at a very critical level. If it dips below, then it can go hard. Also in this video, I'll talk about some other news, the big future if you're really long term on Plug Power, the future, some previous partnership news, and also my thoughts overall. And just quickly, if you do not know what is Plug Power, so this is an American company engaged in the development of hydrogen fuel cell system that replace conventional batteries in equipment and vehicles powered by electricity. And this is headquarters is in New York. So this is Plug Power in summary. So we know Plug Power fuel cell, they all had a massive run up. You can see Plug Power was like in December it was around $30. It went all the way to $75 range. Then it came down, and when it was going up, you see they had some partnership news, some good news, and how the share price was just jumping and jumping. I'm showing you the chart for 15-minute candles, but you can see after that it started coming down. So there were many issues, like they had some issues with their financial reporting. Then also there was a market correction. Then also there was a rotation, and we know all the growth sector stock, they are coming down. But the question is how far they can come down. So the black line is showing here that we were in the downward trend. We started breaking out, we went sideways, and again we are coming down. So how far we can come down, that's the big thing. But you can see that sometimes, like the big drop, we comes down. You see here a big drop from 51 all the way to 37, and again another drop here, 42, it came all the way to 35, and a recent drop was around 26 to around 24. So it drops a lot, and the earning currently is showing around 11th of May. And I'm not sure about the earning, because if I go to Yahoo, it says about August 4th to August 9th. This is too far. But when I go to Nasdaq, it talks about May 6th. So we will see. May 6th will be tomorrow, so we will see. But there is no press release or anything from Plug website, so most probably the earning is not coming on May 6th, but it should be coming soon. Also, I went to MarketBeat, and they also talked about Thursday, May 6th, based on their prior year report date, but there is nothing confirmed, not formally confirmed. So we do not know, but something is coming. This is what we know. So first of all, the share price is at around $22, and what we are finding that if you go to Nasdaq, you can see it has a strong buy rating, and you can see all the big names here, and they have an average price target of $52 with a high of 78 and a low of 29. So what happened? We went close to the high estimate of 78. We went up to 75. We came down, and currently we are below 29, which is below the low estimate, and the average is 52. So first of all, we know the correction will be over. Again, the growth stocks, they will start going higher. So is it a good time to get in? Can we go at least up to 29, or can we go up to average of 52? That's the big question. So I will come back to the chart. I will talk the critical levels here, but before that, just want to talk few other things here other than the earning. Just want to talk some of the things here. Let me see. Yeah, so there was a news like world biggest oil company sees huge potential in hydrogen fuel, and there's a article on in March, I guess, but it talks about a lot of things, and it talks about Plug Power, and I think it finally talks why there is a big market for hydrogen. It says that in January, South Korean SK Group announced a 1.5 billion investment into joint venture with Plug Power, and I showed you the share price, how it went up. Also, the partnership comes from South Korea launched a plan in 2019 to boost their hydrogen energy through the country and hit 15,000 megawatt to hydrogen fuel by 2040. So we know like the future has a big hydrogen demand, and definitely Plug Power is the leader, and definitely they can go far. Also, if you go to their website investor, you will see lots of news coming each and every time. They are doing this, they are doing this, so many things they are doing. Even the news came today 8 hours ago that Plug Power preparing to expand business to China, Vietnam, South Korea, right? So again, a good news. The more expansion you do, I think is a good news. Also, some other news that Plug Power was invited to submit their part 2 application for proposed 520 million from DOE's title, blah, blah, blah. So what's that? So Plug Power was invited to submit a Part 2 application for a loan guarantee under the US Department of Energy. The invitation is for a proposed 520 million loan guarantee from the DOE to support the use of green hydrogen to transform the materials and handling, transportation and industrial sector in US, and so on. So again, the other news was soon on 30th of March that Plug Power and Brookfield Renewable move forward with green hydrogen plant in South Central Pennsylvania. So these are some good news, right? So but still the share price is tanking, and why it is tanking, that's the big question. If you look at their previous earnings, you can see that the last one was good, the reported was good, the previous one was bad, really bad, and the previous one was good. So out of 4 they have 2 and 2, not bad at all. And also if you go, they are facing a lot of lawsuits because of their financial estimate. They made a mess, so there was some problem. You can see their annual, the green and the blue line, the revenue was down on an annual basis. So again, so anyway, let's go back to the chart. And I think end of this particular video, I want to go through one article which talks about Plug Power to post Q1 earning, what's in the offing. So I will go back to this article once I'm done with talking about the price. So let's look at the chart. So first of all, what do you think? Recently, I think another same sector company came up with their earning. It was really terrible, and you see a big drop here. And what does these lines represent here? Let me go through the show you the big picture, then we can come back. So first of all, can I zoom out more? No. So first of all, this 30.5 looks like a very important resistance here, because previously it was acting as a support, then it was also acting as a support, then we broke the support, then we tried to go above 30.5. You see, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, we could not, then we are tanking. So 30.5 is a very important resistance, we need to keep that in mind. Now look at the support. So the current price is around 24.3 ish area, and why this is important, you see previously it was acting as a support, and also you see some candles close to this area, so this is another support. Now what if we break the 24.3, this area of support, then definitely we can tank and we can go towards 22 area, because why 22, and again you can see 22 what is another area. So very important. Next few times, instead of 15 minutes, let's go back to 1 hour so I can show you a bigger picture here. So you see these 2 lines here, why I'm saying these are important, because if we break this 23.78, what I see here, that's a $24 mark, then we will go back to $22. But after $22, can we go even lower? That's the big question. Maybe not. So we can come around $19. So look at the chart here, because if the earning is good, then we might go up, but keep that in mind, the present market is acting really weird. After your great earning, even the share prices are not going up, rather they are coming down. So the good earnings are not rewarded. So in any case, Plug Power comes with a okay earning, so I think it will not go up. But on the other hand, if the earning is terrible or bad, or if it misses the estimate, definitely it will come down. So what's the plan? If you're a long-term investor, or if you already hold Plug Power, I think your average price may be higher than the current price. You can just grab more share or wait for the earning. If the earning is bad, if it tanks more, grab more share. Or if you are thinking to get into that particular stock, then I would say maybe start getting some shares around 24. Do not invest all your money for this particular stock. If it comes down maybe around 22, or maybe around 99, around 19. But again, the chart is not looking great. It looks like it wants to come down, but again it's showing me that it has found a support around 24.3. So we need to see whether are we going up or down. On a 1 hour candle, you can see the RSI was oversold, but it's still like we are around 30, not doing great. And also the blue line is about to cross the orange line. If we move to a daily chart, what we can see here, we can see that the RSI is still very close to 30. So anything below 30 is oversold, and also the MACD. So nothing is looking really bullish. So this thing can tank even more. That is why I'm saying do not just get in and just invest all your money. So nibble around and try to establish a position. If you're long term, if you have more buying power, maybe you can buy a little bit more, or wait for the earning. If it dips more, you can buy, or if the earning is good, then definitely you're happy because you already have some share. So anyway, the chart is not looking good, but also keep that in mind. Even if we go up, once we hit around 30.5, we will see massive resistance around this area. And I'm not going to talk about call option or put option because it's not looking great. I do not want to give you any idea about call and put option. The market is acting weird. So playing with shares is the best strategy. Sometimes no trading is the best trading, unless instead of losing your money, just keep your money, watch from the sideline and see what's happening. And once you know the market has tanked or your share has tanked, maybe then you can start buying something. And also look at the volume here. We had massive volumes in this area. You see the price action. Then we also some massive green candle here, and back to back 3 days you see the red candles here. So all like selling pressure. So we need to see how the market behaves. That is why I just wanted to give an update, because sometimes people think, oh, the earning is coming, there will be hype, let's buy and hold, but the market is acting weird. So trade very carefully. If you're a long-term investor, then maybe this is not a big issue for you. But if you are doing day trading or swing trading, definitely look at the price. Not looking good. There was a drop, but back 2 days there is no recovery. And maybe they look at the spread today, again not showing me any sign that it wants to go up. My biggest fear is if we break around this area, $24 mark, then it will tank toward $22. So I'm not touching this stock. I have fuel cell, and I'm not going to invest any more money on this particular sector now. I will just wait, and I might move my focus to the recovery stock, the airlines stock, the banking stock, and also I have been buying some cryptocurrency, you know, the Dogecoin, SafeMoon, Ethereum, Bitcoin. So let me know, like, if you also want some videos on cryptocurrencies, at the same time some videos on the recovery stocks, because we know growth stocks are heavily beaten down, and it feels bad like when your shares are going down. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this particular video. Oh, as I promised, I'll cover that one. Don't want to make it long. So again, it's saying that the first quarter 2021 result will be later this week, and it talks about some factors. So Plug Power is likely to have benefited from the growing popularity of fuel cell. We know all about this. They have a strong product portfolio, and the Jack consensus estimate for first quarter loss per share is paged at 8 cents, indicating an improvement from a loss of 12 cents recorded in the year ago. So if they can get 8 cent loss, that will be an improvement compared to previous one, which was 12 cents. Also, the estimate for revenue is 79 million, suggests a 92% increase from the prior year. So look at this number. Once their earning will come, so we will know how they did with their earning. And it also talks about some of the flip side, the risk factor, that the impact of the coronavirus pandemic on the demand for the company's product and supply chain are expected to get reflected in its first quarter result. Also, we know they are going outside and they're expanding. There is always some growth opportunity. At the same time, there is some risk. So anyway, I will leave the link of this particular article in the description below, so you can read from there. And I don't want to make it a super long video. So anyway, if you find this video useful, then please hit the like button, and do not forget to subscribe to this particular channel. Thank you very much for watching this particular video. Take care, my friends. Peace.